Hello everyone. Welcome back to Anmoll Astrology channel. Now this video is for Capricorn zodiac signs. If you have Capricorn Ascendant or Capricorn Moon, then this video is for you in regards of solar eclipse, right? So before that, if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe this channel, and also you can hit the bell icon so as to get the regular updates regarding my channel and my content, whatever I'm creating, right? So let's just talk about solar eclipse for the zodiac signs, the Capricorns, right? The 10th sign or the 10th house. Before that, let's understand what the solar eclipse means and the specifications of this particular solar eclipse. So this eclipse is happening on 12th of March with a unique conjunction of 6 planets altogether. It's Sun, Moon, Rahu, Venus, Mercury, and Saturn. So this is definitely a prominent time or a prominent solar eclipse. So whenever solar eclipse happens, there's a simplest definition to it. It brings in transformation. It brings, you dealing with that particular area for the next 6 months till the time the other solar eclipse happens. So this is actually a time where you will have to deal with everything regarding the sign of Pisces wherever it falls in your natal chart. You can see it from your ascendant sign or you can see it from your moon sign. So when this time comes, when a solar eclipse happens, it brings in a major transformation. It brings your attention towards that house so as to bring in some destruction, some transformation, and that destruction is always actually leading to something new, some transformative thing. Now this is happening with 6 planetary conjunction. Whenever I see a chart and I see there are 6 planets altogether in a chart in a particular house, I know everything for that individual just lies in that house. Be it be their weaknesses, be it be all the events of their life, be it be their happiness. Everything just lies into that house. That house becomes very, very important because all the energy is shifted to that house only. And now you have the maximum amount of karma towards that house, and that needs to be fulfilled. Now, this solar eclipse and also the planetary conjunction of 6 planets is happening in the sign of Pisces. Pisces is the last zodiac sign in the zodiac belt. It is the last sign. It is the 12th house in itself. It is the house of isolation. It's the house of, hospital, jails, any place that is isolated in itself. It is your subconscious mind, your expenditure, your ability to take up an expenditure, and your ability to share a bed with someone. It is the house of your bed pleasures as well. 12th house or the sign of Pisces is the water element. It is like an ocean which has very unexpected results. So you can never expect one thing from the sign of Pisces. Sign of Pisces is very, very sensitive, deep, and intuitive. This is one of the most important signs in one's chart. This is the most dual sign as well. It has the two halves of itself. One is to be an extremist, to be totally addictive towards something. This could be a positive addiction, this could be a negative addiction. That only depends on the, or it can be about just being oblivion about that fact. See, 12th house of the sign of Pisces, I've been talking about it lately. This is a sign which actually makes you go in your own world. So you will see Pisces individuals, they have their own set of understanding. They are not illogical. They are not illogical, but they lose their logic sometimes because they believe the type of thinking that they have. I know this is a little bit confusing, but it's like that they have their own set of skills, they have their own way of thinking or understanding things. So they work accordingly only. That's why they sometimes appear to be having confusions, having indecisiveness, right? Because they just have their own, and you will see Pisces individuals, they are in their own comfort zone. They always love to be in their comfort zone. These are not the people who are going to go out there, who are going to come in front of you, speak in front of you. They are all in their mind. But when they do, they are uncontrollable and no one can actually control them. So they are in their own world and they feel happy in their own world. Now we have eclipse happening in the sign of Pisces. For specifically Capricorns, this is happening in the third house. So wherever this eclipse is happening, this says that the change or the transformation is going to come within. You have to spend, see, 12th house or the sign of Pisces is expenditure. So you have to expenditure, you have to spend your time or money. It's not always about money, but you have to spend your energy, you have to spend your time towards that house, towards the third house for Capricorn ascendants or zodiac signs. So that means communication, your efforts, your job is going to have a lot of different things, a lot of changes. If you were planning to shift your job, this can be a scenario for you to actually be able to shift your job. There is definitely a significant change that is going to be there in regards of the third house matters. Then this also means that this is going to affect your younger sibling. Your younger sibling can have a very transformative event within their life. That can be good, that can be bad. All of it depends on howsoever your chart is, what Mahadasha you're going through. But definitely it is going to be an intense one. See, just like the eighth house, third house is also an intense situation. Rather, I would say it's more intense than the eighth. Bec- because third house is the bhavat bhavam of the eighth house. It's eighth from the eighth. So this naturally becomes a house with deep insights. That's why for Capricorn individuals, you will be required to go into things of research in everything related to your life, be it be a relationship, be it be a job, be it be your interaction, your actions, your courage, everything is going to get challenged now. You will have realizations about your communications, your way of communicating. What did I do wrong in the past? How did my relationships get worsen or got this kind of a problem in the past? What is there? So this is more of a time which will make you involve into that house so as to heal that house. That is the situation you're going to experience with the third house, your communication, your style of communication. Just a second, I think my camera is getting blocked. Yeah. Your style of communication, your efforts, your courage, your skills, everything is going to be challenged and you will be liable to heal that area, to work on that area, bring in some changes in regards to that area. Right? Now, let's just quickly get into the chart so that we can get a better picture. So, when it comes to the Capricorn ones, the and before getting into this, let me tell you a few points. We have an exalted Venus, we have a debilitated Mercury. Both of them are making a Neech Bhang Raj Yog. Both of them are retrograde. There's a Rashi Parivartan Yog between the third house and the fifth house. The Lord of the third house is going into the fifth house. Now, when I'm looking at this chart, this actually seems to be quite good in terms of this, that you will be forced out of your comfort situation so as to learn something new, learn something related to your skills and change your skills. Like, for example, if you are a makeup artist, you are given some extra classes. So, suppose you are a artist, you are a simple makeup artist, you usually do party makeups. Now, you go for a training program and you go for bridal makeup, you go for HD makeup, right? So that is an elevation, and that is also a transformation towards your skills, that is enhancing of your skills. And since this Rashi Parivartan Yog comes in with the fifth house, that does mean that you are going to follow what you're passionate about, you're going to follow what you think is something I love, something I feel passionate about. You're going to try to do such a thing in your life. Right. At the same time, you would see that there is a total rebel like situation with the third house. So I think talking to a Capricorn for the next 6 months will be like just running on a battle, or running on, a place full of the coals, full of the fire, right? Because these people would want to now rebel from anything what anyone says. They definitely want to heal their communications, they want to heal their relationships, but at the same time they want to keep their dignity, they want to keep, they do not want to be selfless, they do not want to be hardworking all the time. Now, in relationships, in career and everything, they want success, they want recognition. So you people will be learning a lot of things, people will be working towards a lot of things. At the same time, one thing I would suggest is this can be actually a very good time for your investments. If you have invested ample amount of money anywhere, this can be a good one. It's not that now, just after watching this video, you go and invest somewhere and then expect the results coming in. It's not like that. It's just that in the past, since there's a lot of retrogression in the past, you would have made some sort of investment, and now you're just getting the fruits of it, because the Rashi Parivartan Yog gets here in between the third and the fifth house, and third house is actually the 11th from the fifth house, right? It also involves the 10th lord, it also involves the 12th lord, right? So lots and lots of changes in regards of your job, regards of your skills. And it's not just for job people, it is also for business people, because ultimately whatever business that we do, we also indulge our skill, education and expertise into that. So that is what it is going to tell. At the same time, the transformation that I was talking about in regards of your younger sibling, that could even be there because they might be getting married, they might be experiencing the a change within their home life. Either they are getting married or they might be having a child, uh, you know and also this shows, because there is this whole of this conjunction is going 12 from your fourth house, and then it's like a heavier conjunction there. Your mother can have a lot of stressful time during these 6 months. So it's like that something is changing in her life. There's kind of a burden or financial pressure maybe that she's having within her mind. There's some sort of stress that is there. So definitely you need to take care of that. This also means there can be some re-encounters regarding the past people with whom you still have ties, as in you still have emotional ties, and either you or them are going to re-encounter with you. Especially it could be through social media, or any electronic devices, because it is the third house. And also, to Capricorns, be very careful with your interactions online. Your online interactions can actually turn out to be unnecessary. They can give you unnecessary headache. They can give you unnecessary a conflict, or unnecessary someone just randomly commented something under your comment, or randomly just texted you something. It can even lead to online frauds for you. So you have to be careful media and also with the intensity of your thought process. So I think for Capricorns, these changes which are coming around, that initially will not feel very comfortable, but ultimately these are coming for your own good. But definitely the changes are there. Okay. So, yeah, that was what I could see for the Capricorns. I hope this is insightful for many of you. And if you your personal readings, you can check out the link below www.anmollastrology.com. Under the reading section and unique reading section, you can book a personal reading for yourself. Right? So, meet you next time with another video. Bye bye. Take care.